for a while.
Here we go. You guys ready? We're officially starting our very first. I don't know.
Season 5.
What do we even call this? Yeah, season 5 reviews.
Yeah. Well, not
Season
really reviews.
5
More like
reviewed
they're more
by
like
idiots.
reactions.
Yeah, reactions. All right. So, starting off with introductions, left to right on the live stream screen. I want to start us off, Draco.
Hi, I'm Draco.
Hi, Draco.
Hi.
Welcome to AA.
And Tootsie, you're next.
Oh,
Everyone
I
just
didn't-
go in
Oh.
order.
I didn't.
I'm
mean to
sorry,
ask.
I'm not awake.
Alright.
Hi.
Tell us about why you're not awake and the story behind that.
I stayed up till I stayed up till 5 a.m. After I got off work, I went to see Fast 7, and then I worked on a video. And that's it. And now I slept for about 2 hours.
Yes, but didn't you promise the stream that you would be here bright and early?
Yes, I did, but I made up
And
for that.
what was the condition? I want to go on the record with this.
Yeah, it hit me 10 times at... No.
No, it was 100.
100 times at BronyCon.
Yep. All right. Go ahead,
Please
Turtle.
be gentle.
Okay, so now it's me.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm Turtle Pain. I'm the one that has the Turtle Pain thing. I'm wearing a shirt that has that on it, and for me, I write stuff, and I like the episode so far. I like the season so far, I guess.
Next.
Yep, I was very interesting.
Who's next?
Like.
Yeah, who is next?
Oh, Lego Dude.
Hi.
Hi.
Great introduction.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the best
Next.
introduction.
Oh, right, it's on your channel. I forgot that.
Yeah,
I
we
was
already
looking
have
at
like over
plus.
100
Yeah,
viewers.
I was looking for it on like 3 different
Yeah.
ones, and I'm like, oh wait,
I was looking
the
at the
main
small
one.
little channel, and then I realized, oh right, we're doing the big one, aren't we?
Yep, this
it's
is
great
the
because I
one.
went to the live stream. I went to the YouTube live stream. Then I went to the secondary. and
I
I'm like,
know, I
"Wait,
almost
it
did
might
that,
be
then I
on the
realized."
main one.
All right, let's hurry up and finish with the introductions. We're on the record. This is gonna be recorded and everything, so. Let
So
me.
it's on the record that I'm stupid.
I'm the British one, I think.
Yes, the British one. Every call needs
The
one.
British one.
He brings the
The
class.
LG3 Rainbow Dash.
He brings the class and the accent.
Yeah, okay. And the
He's
team.
my
Oh,
LG3
he
Rainbow
brings the
Dash.
accent,
He
we
says
know that.
darling.
Darling.
Rainbows, darling, rainbow.
Darling rainbows, darling.
That's
All right,
just
END,
amazing.
are you with us? Is END
she's
with
gone.
us?
She's
Hello.
long silent
There she
type.
is.
Oh, you said something.
And
Hi.
so we had the British person. Now we have the girl.
Yes, I'm the girl apparently,
The one girl.
and I was up until 7 o'clock this morning, and me and my mom went to yard sales. And here, quick story. I was at a yard sale, and they had this pony music box, but the woman priced it at $12. It's like, Mom,
$1,000.
She should work for Hasbro.
$1 million.
I got really mad. I
Sorry.
wanted to punch her, but go ahead.
Last but not least,
Super Cat.
I have a terrible gaming channel. I make terrible live-action skits. That's it.
Hey, welcome to my world.
and you have cat in your
Everyone-
name. That counts for something.
One of them has to do with touching, but I'm done.
Ew. Sorry.
All right, so that's our introductions. As I'm sure many people here know, I'm Little Shy, and what you are currently
Ew.
witnessing. This
Little shy.
Wait,
this
Little
is
Shy,
our
what
new.
do you do?
Hold on, wait. I gotta do the spiel or whatever it's called. Currently you are watching our weekly discussion / review of the weekly episodes. And just a quick reminder: this won't be hosted on this channel every week. So if this is the sort of thing you want to see, go to the description for a link to our live stream channel. But without any further ado, so what did you guys think of the episode?
It was
I
okay.
liked it for the plot.
It was so creepy.
This
It was
episode had a lot
awesome.
of plot.
I saw the
There was a
end
lot
of the
plot
first
developed.
half. I don't know what the
Tootsie
plot
Roll,
was.
you missed it. Tootsie
didn't
Roll
know
always
it.
Plot
misses
was
the first.
literally plot. The plot was about the plots.
There's too many butt
kinda-
shots. Let's just go with
But
that.
yeah,
Well, it was.
There was
their
a lot of
plots
focus
were a
on
plot
it.
point.
Yeah.
All right, I
They-
think we're
the
gonna.
plots were a main plot.
I think we're
At
gonna
least
put
there were no
everyone.
plot holes.
Plots were a main plot. Yes,
I
at
don't
least there
know.
were no
No,
plot
they
holes.
addressed the plot holes, and then they just quickly like, nah, that's not important.
Yeah, I
Well,
could've
they
sworn
addressed
this
them
was a
in
Megan
the
McCarthy
background, not the
episode.
foreground.
All right, so So what you guys? I actually have a list of things to talk about. How nerdy is that?
I
Anyway,
took a little list.
Did you
and I
break down
kept being
sins?
entertained.
no, I actually only,
All
it's just a couple things I
religion.
wrote down. So what about the
Yeah.
theme? I noticed the theme didn't really change much at all. They just
Oh,
kind of like
man.
clicked and dragged away the
I
house.
Axel-
could have done
stuff.
something amazing with it, but no.
I was
No,
really hoping for like
replace Treehouse with new Treehouse.
Yeah,
and
I
beyond.
called that. I called they would replace the treehouse with the castle.
yeah. I
and
thought they were
that
gonna
was
do
it.
something more interesting. For sure.
I kind of just
I
picked because
thought
it's been
still
going
have
downhill
to-
in animation. Like
Yeah.
since season one. Season one had a great animation, but it was terribly mixed. And then as it's been progressing, it's gotten a really good mix. Like the audio's gotten better.
Wait, did you
They-
say the animation is getting worse?
Yeah, like
I thought it-
like at least how much they're putting
I
into.
thought.
I
I
thought it was
thought
improving.
because of the stream, not because of the
No.
not because of
No,
the
wait,
work
the
quality,
Hasbro
but because
cuts
of
Like,
the
from
stream.
season 1 to season 2, they got rid of the reflection in the water. You pointed that out yourself.
No, no. I think the animation as a whole has definitely been improving though, right?
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
whole, yeah. But like,
I
the-
mean,
just
did
that
you
one
see
reflection.
those eye movements?
I know.
And the shrinkage, and then the
How about the
enlargement.
lighting, though?
Oh, I just.
That was-
Oh,
I
man,
was strictly talking
It
intro.
was beautiful to me.
What,
Yeah, there were
what
a lot
about
of hilarious
the facial
faces.
expressions?
Yeah.
All the and the
Welcome.
faces were great.
Can I make a note that there was a Wilhelm scream at the end of the second
There
part?
was when,
There was.
when they
Saw
were
that.
partying. There was a Wilhelm scream.
Obligatory. There has to be a little
Obligatory.
more.
Friends,
Yeah,
aren't
it
we?
can't be a good production without
Sunshine,
Wilhelm.
when you sin this season, note that.
You know
Well,
what?
that might
I
not be
saw
for a
that-
while.
When I saw that in the
Ding.
stream, I actually accidentally thought that you guys wrote that you heard a Windhelm scream. And I was like, what does Skyrim have to do with this?
Dovahkiin.
We're all friends. The best is friends will friend and friend.
So this episode almost turned into a Fluttershy episode.
Yeah,
Kind of
it-
saved the day, right?
Yeah, not really. I feel like it
I
was just sort of
see a
minor
lot
thing.
of communism shy.
Turtle Pain wanted to
Communism
kill
shy is
me.
coming.
Well, because you were turning, we had to kill him before he came one of them.
You were also turning.
Holy
I was,
crap! We have like
I was quoting them, so it's
we have
okay.
like over 250 viewers right now.
What are you guys doing with your
We're
lives?
disappointing so
Subscribe
many
to my
people.
channel.
I'm
Well,
sure like
I
half
played
of them are
Monopoly
expecting
for
the
3
episode.
hours last night, so I actually have no idea. I played Monopoly, followed up by a 2-hour trip to Denny's.
Why would you do that to
All
yourself?
right, guys, we'll get to the random conversation after the recording.
Yeah.
So let's try to
Okay.
stay on topic. Season 5 premiere. We already got initial thoughts. There was a new song.
That
was?
song has.
There was
like,
a song?
great-
You missed it.
Yeah, there was a marching
Ugh.
theme song, which I think the concept between that and then Bucko Nine's My Town from like '97 would make a great fusion because it's the marching theme combined with ska, and it's just oh my god, someone needs to make that.
I'm sure there's like a million remixes in progress right now.
Yeah. Oh, the dubstep ones are probably already uploaded.
And trap.
Yes.
I've been working on it since we've been talking.
Covers.
I swear to God, at least one of those characters was a fan of C.
The question is,
Yeah.
who will be the
I
first to
actually-
remix it?
I have something that we need to discuss before I head out because I gotta leave in a minute.
Well, is it
The
related to the
muffins.
episode? Oh yes, the muffins. Yes.
Yes.
The
They're
muffins.
throwing
Yes.
pandas at us at this point.
Wait,
I was half expecting an appearance from Derp Horse.
Muffins.
well, I know Derp Horse.
Derp
Well,
horse.
she's
No,
in
Dirk
there,
Force
though.
should have
Okay,
been
did
first.
anyone
Make
actually
her
look
roll.
really closely at the? I feel like they could have snuck her in during the ending party, but I wasn't looking carefully enough.
or even
Neither was I.
even
but
the
she
opening.
wouldn't be there though.
There was
the
a
opening,
wide
she
shot.
was in the train.
In the
She was in the
train.
train.
Well,
Oh, she's been
still
in the
is
train.
He's
there.
always
Yeah,
been
she's
in
still
the
in the
train.
train.
Well, since
Yeah,
season 2 at least.
they didn't take her out. Remember,
That's
it's
good.
just a copy and paste intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Actually, with a castle this time.
I felt like they could have done something more unique with the intro, though.
That's
Yeah. Oh
probably
my
my,
God, British.
the biggest
God.
disappointment
We
for
have
me.
to air tomorrow.
Guys,
I haven't done
guys.
the intro yet, though.
They
We
could have
just-
made it like an
okay.
anime style intro.
We're gonna stop talking about the episode and just complain about the intro.
Yeah,
No,
they're,
let's-
they're gonna spend an hour
Intro
on the
sucks.
intro and like 6 seconds on the actual episode.
Yep.
The
That
intro
sounds
should have been
like us.
fine.
Remember how this is going to work is we're going to just talk about it as we are, and then we're going to have to go give it. Each of us is going to give it a rating. So think
Oh, I'm
about that
scared.
as we're talking about it. What your final rating is going to be.
I already
Six.
know.
come on.
No,
I
don't
haven't
give it
watched
yet.
in, like,
Don't give it
fifteen
yet.
No,
times.
that
Oh,
is my
man, I
generic
didn't know there'd
makeup
be a
rating.
test.
That's not my real rating.
I have to watch it at least 100 times before I can give my rating.
Well, it's a first impressions rating.
Yeah,
It could
first
change.
impression, so you can go back and say how dumb you were for coming up with such a high rating.
It's just
Why
like
are stupid?
I give it 1 banana out of 5 coffees.
You do sound tired.
okay.
That's a fair scale. That's a fair rating. I agree with this.
Banana for scale.
I give it that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Never
Do you know what
bully.
do you know what I just realized? Like, I don't know, a day,
Is there an
maybe
excellent
2
source
days
of
ago?
potassium?
No, I noticed they have so many ponies. I went to the dollar store yesterday and I bought a calendar.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I have
everywhere.
a problem.
All right. But so how about that prisoner of war propaganda, guys?
Oh my god!
That was a little bit
God.
This
unexpected.
is such a
It was a
show
bit-
for
it was
kids.
a
That is sending very bad vibes to children.
That
Everybody's
was so
gonna go-
brainwashy.
No,
Start
like,
Oh my-
cult.
that's
I can't
like I said.
wait for. I feel like some parent is gonna complain. I came home and I found my daughter repeating this one line over and over and
Welcome.
over to her friends.
Welcome.
And she made an equal
Welcome.
sign.
Welcome.
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 Well,
That was like
Class.
that was like
We still should
borderline.
have opened like that.
Welcome.
Welcome.
That was borderline
Season
torture
5.
tactics right there.
Guys,
So,
It's more
Can you-
brainwashing than torture.
What do I-
It's more
I don't know.
creating
I-
sleep rages.
but-
I think
Yeah.
that is a thing.
I have a
They
feeling
could've-
that
It's not
brainwashing is
really
kind of
torture.
on par with torture.
They're not
It's
quite on par.
No,
but-
because it's not torture. One is you're trying to get information out of them through any means necessary. The other one is making them sort of like a worker bee for you, just in a different way.
I think they
Well,
were
when you
like
phrase it
locked in
like
that
it doesn't
room
sound
for.
as bad.
They were
And
like locked
torture
in there
usually
for like
ends in murder.
days. Were they even fed?
Probably not. No, they were fed off screen.
Yes.
To give you an idea,
They were fed
Holocaust
muffins.
the Holocaust was kind of not torture.
Muffins.
The Holocaust
That's even
was
worse.
brainwashing.
It was.
I was waiting for them to
The
declare an
Holocaust
attack.
is the greatest. Oh, I don't want to say that now.
Well, let's not talk about
I
that.
just realized.
get out of
I
here.
just
Let's not phrase it like
the
that.
words I just said.
Great go.
We just went 10 viewers since you said that.
I have to finish this now, just because if it ends like that,
No,
I just
it has
said the
to end like
Holocaust
that.
is the greatest.
Just
Kill
you
it,
just
kill
end
it with
Heil
Flash
Hitler.
Entry Fire.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
It was
We can
the
talk-
best
wait,
way
guys,
to
Which is
get
worse,
Guys-
Flash Century or
I
Nazis?
can't believe
Guys, we
it's
can
bad.
talk about the Holocaust, but we're not talking about Flash Century.
Hey, little shy.
Someone make Flash Entry a Nazi right now.
Wait, little
You,
shy.
you won't.
Little shy.
What?
I
How
just
did they
found out some
escape
really awesome
prisoner
information.
Camp.
Is
I
it
found
related
out
to the
his-
episode?
Yes, it does.
We're getting really
And
off topic.
We really
We are.
Who needs a
Defend our
topic?
Flash Entry being
No,
a
this
Nazi.
has
Now.
to do with the episode.
Okay,
I would
okay.
not see
Go-
that coming.
Listen to Andy. She has something to say about the episode.
Everyone shut up with puns.
The voice actress for Starlight Glimmer. Drum roll,
was it?
please.
Drummer Shy's not
Wow,
here. Just go.
you guys are losers.
Just go. Just Drummer Shy's not here. Continue.
Kelly Sheridan.
Why
What
not
is
Who's
she?
that?
Who is that?
Who's that? Voice
Who is
actor.
that?
I actually have no idea.
Kelly Sheridan.
I'm Googling it. Oh, she was in
Okay,
Barbie.
Oh god.
Ooh,
She's in Barbie.
Or is this
Because you
someone
know
else?
Going
that
somewhere.
really
We got-
redeems her.
I'll
began with
post it in
Tara
the live
Strong,
stream
and we're
chat if
ending
I
with
can-
Barbie.
She voiced Shirley in My Little Pony Twinkle Wish Adventure.
Oh, okay, so they are drawing on more old voice actors.
Twinkle
Yeah.
Wish Adventure. Twinkle
been in
Wish
a couple-
Adventure.
She's been in a couple animes
Yep.
too.
Oh,
Really not
like
good
what?
ones.
She's been in Death Note.
Ooh, wait.
Ooh,
it-
wait.
They-
I'm gonna
I'm
assume you mean in the
Let's go
dub.
back to the episode
No.
topic.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm-
who
actually,
needs
that
that?
was my whole list. We went through all my
Let's
things.
go back.
Okay,
Okay.
so how about the philosophy and political beliefs?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
I into
my
this kind of stuff.
Well, all right.
It
Before
is-
before we go anywhere with that, I just want to say it's obvious that when discussions like this come up, it'll all be overblown and go way too
Yes.
far. Considering it's not even. It was kind of actually quite simple in this show, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there
A
was any
little
kind of
bit.
agenda. or
It
anything.
was the basic.
Yeah, there was no like propaganda of like
Several
saying this is
actual
bad because
factors.
it was saying like this is too much. Don't take it like this far if you even believe this.
Because I know,
So-
I know it's gonna
Oh.
be as big stupid.
It's gonna
like,
be a
meme
it's going to be a
almost.
political argument.
Yeah.
almost.
All I saw was
I want to
something
start off by
now.
saying everyone's going to claim it's communism, and in a sense it is, but it's more focused on the equality aspect of communism.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
it's
communism
about, like-
is a bigger idea, but
Dude,
equality.
it's cold, guys.
Yeah.
All I
Cough,
saw
cough,
was
tumbler,
the pony.
cough.
No, all I saw was the pony version of the first season of Legend of Korra.
I wish I knew what you're
doesn't get
talking
it.
about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know
Get
he's
out
talking.
it,
He's talking
little
about.
shy,
He's talking
go
about
away.
a villain.
You telling me to
exactly
get
like
out?
what
You missed the premiere.
Yeah, you slept
Hey,
in.
Lord,
Pussy.
welcome to the
We're not
Yeah.
gonna let you live that down.
Hey.
Sorry, I have a life.
I'm not angry
I
at you
do
guys.
too.
I'm just
I'm
disappointed.
told
So
an
Tootsie,
all-nighter.
what did you do during that time?
You deny Little Shy leading
You were
fandom.
sleeping.
No, I woke up an hour early, and then I thought I missed it, and then I decided to go back to sleep.
I didn't.
You know,
wake
I
up
did?
Until, what did
I
you
set
do?
my alarm
I
for
woke up at
9.
7.
I woke up
I
an
s-
hour before that alarm, walked to the store and got some coffee. That's why I'm
Stop
talking about.
being me. I
Monster
set my
energy is
alarm for
where it's at.
9:30. I woke up at like 8.
Oh.
Oh wait, one sec.
I didn't
I
set
had
my
to make an
alarm.
excuse on why I was
I
awake.
just, went to bed and then woke up at 5 at night so I could pull an all-nighter.
Oh, why would you do that to yourself?
I don't
I've
have
only ever
Friday
pulled an all-nighter
classes.
once,
It
and that
was
playing
weird.
GTA on the-
I went
I
to
don't
bed
have
at
Friday
5 in
classes
the morning and woke up at 5 at night.
I
That
don't
would
have
be
Friday
weird.
classes either, but I spent most of that day like catching up or just rewatching Pony episodes.
Wait, what?
No, because I was meeting up with some friends, and then I met up with friends. We played an hour of Super Smash Brothers. Then we spent 3 hours on
Heck yeah.
Monopoly. Then we went to Denny's for 2 hours.
I would just like to say we are wasting the time of 345 people.
300?
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
Why are
Wow.
we still here?
Who
It's
wants
not
to
a
do
wasted
this call?
time.
maybe while we're
Our
at like
lives
this,
are fascinating.
maybe while we're
Hey,
while we're at
Shai,
this high
we should
mark,
add
I'll,
these guys to the call. See how hectic it'll get.
no. Before all these people leave, I want to point out that the episode aired. We're not showing it here. It's all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're waiting around
Yeah.
for nothing.
If you have come here to see the episode, you will not see it here. You'll have to wait like maybe 5 hours, and it'll probably be up on YouTube or
Oh yeah.
on some other site.
It's probably
Yeah,
almost, it's
it'll-
uploading
just-
as we
we're
speak.
just-
Just random. We're just
We're
random
rambling.
idiots. We're
Yes,
just
but-
random idiots and a
Yeah.
girl.
Yes, these
And a
random
British guy.
Hey!
these random
And a
idiots will
British
be
guy.
on the live stream channel in the description every week if you want to hear more of these random idiots.
We're all neck
No.
beards and one with not a beard.
We won't be on this channel every week.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't have a
got
beard.
Basically, we're
Anymore?
I
all
have fuzz.
20 plus gamer bronies.
We
That
Oi,
one's
oi,
a girl
oi,
and
don't
one's
throw me in
British.
With you old people.
I don't know what
Don't
you're
throw
talking
me
about.
in
I'm
with
not no
you
gamer.
20 plus people.
I was really expecting you to say, "What are you talking about? I'm no 20-year-old."
Oh, Source Master wants me to. Well, that'll come later. We're talking about the episode now.
I completely someone mentioned something and I completely forgot what and it was a good. Oh yeah, Applejack's countryisms is
That's-
tied to her cutie mark, but not her accent.
That's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
that's odd.
Makes
By the way,
Wait,
I just
wait,
wanna
that would
ask-
have been that would have been weird if she lost her accent. That would have been
That would have been
Wait,
because it makes her unique. Because
yeah. That's all she
Apple Bloom's
is.
accent is a little bit different.
Okay.
Big Mac's accent's different. Granny Smith's accent's different. It makes her unique, and she didn't lose it, but she lost the ability to make countryisms.
That's kind of funny.
Cupcake, make Applejack without accent now.
It'd just be Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
darlings.
No.
What
Darling.
about
So,
the
wait,
Cutie man?
we should say for those that don't understand, Discovery Family aired a bunch of Generation 3 before the episode, and we were watching that for like an hour or so.
Gay.
We were
They
being
That's why I went
brainwashed.
G3
Yes.
before the episode, and they put
That's
the
why I went to
G1
bed.
movie right after it.
Yeah.
I had
No,
to
I
help
was so
get
conf-
pulling the gun away.
I was so confused when I woke up because I saw this G3 stuff and I was like, wait, are we watching G3?
No, this is
Yeah.
season 5,
The
guys.
fandom changed, right? April Fool.
I was just imagining like a bunch of new people like saying, "All right, what's this whole Brony thing about?" They tune in and are like, "What? Brony seriously like this crap?"
This is horrible.
Bad timing.
Wait, guys, what about the Cutie mark map thing? Like, what do you think they're going to be doing with that in the future
yeah,
episodes?
that's like the whole season. It's just
I'm
one thing.
mad.
Yeah.
That's
You
gonna be
remember
as
the
relevant
phone
as
book?
the thing was last season.
I'm mad. I spent $5 on an actual map. Then I look at that. That looks nothing like my map.
I think
Because
it's just
of-
bigger. I think it's the same map.
Yeah,
it's just
it,
bigger.
it is bigger. It's
Would you
just
like
the
to buy
same
it back
map,
to the
but with more on
Bigger,
it.
it's a bit more detailed, and it's in 3D.
And it's round instead of a square.
So,
Holographic
you
map.
remember the phone book that connects the two, the human universe
Nope.
with the
We're
pony
not talking
universe?
about that.
What?
That doesn't
Get
exist.
out!
Nope.
That doesn't
Denial.
exist.
Now,
That's
now
Denied.
they just have
not
pagers
canon,
on their
right?
butts.
Yeah.
They just have pagers on their butts.
Is
that
it
are
bad that I was
connected to
really
them.
hoping that they would apply the cutie marks like stickers or tattoos,
Yeah.
like
I
like
mean,
those little fake
that's
tattoos.
essentially what the villain did. She just airbrushed it on.
Well, that's weird because they have like fur, like a coat or something, right? How does
And-
that work with
yeah.
horses?
Well, no, they're made in Flash, so they're made of drawing.
Who has a horse that can try this at home and not be traced back to us?
Looney,
Well, we-
please, you don't choose the whom.
Well,
Well,
we
we
got,
kind of
like,
knew. We
300
kind of knew you could
people.
remove cutie marks in season 2, right? Like Simpson snails
Yeah.
and the bubblegum.
Yeah.
Who's playing music and why?
Me.
Don't get us
My-
copyright.
No, my real rarity at Build-A-Bear, like if you squeeze its arm, it plays the theme song.
That's
funny.
the most
What is-
obnoxious thing ever. No, wait, which arm is it?
Oh my
Which arm
god,
is
I
it,
can
right
just
or left?
imagine a child like sleeping with that. Just
Which one?
Yeah,
oh,
which arm?
theme
Is it the
It's
right
the
or left
left
arm? Cut off
Left.
left arm.
The theme
Cut off.
again.
arm.
Wait a minute. They don't have arms. They have 4 legs.
Shh. Don't
Bomb
tell
Rob
them that.
attacking me again.
Cut off the 4 limb.
Cut off
Oh yeah,
their
one
limbs,
thing
just
we
like
do.
Dead
Can we
Space.
address that? Can we
Those
address
are
that
rare
the town
trust
citizens were
clowns.
actually kind of cool?
What
Yes,
were we
and
addressing?
creepy.
The
The
town
one guy
citizens
had
were
really
cool.
fabulous
I still
hair.
can't hear you.
The town citizens were really cool.
I still didn't hear you.
Oh my god.
The town citizens were really cool.
Oh, the town
and not
citizens.
in the
Okay.
part in which the one dude was a skier.
Yeah, they seem like
perfect
you know
time.
they kind of came
know-
off as return characters to me. Like we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah.
I kind
I
of don't
will-
want to see more of them. They were his playing card.
It seems
Give me
like a
Gilda, they
Larson
can't
thing to
take
do
Spy.
to make them the 100th episode. Just to go back and revisit them as the 100th
Oh no.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what about the part where what was? Oh yeah, Rainbow Dash is actually super slow depending on her Cutie mark.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. So speed technically defines her.
Yeah, I guess her special talent is her speed, but yeah.
Well, she got it by the
Sonic Rainbow.
performing the Sonic Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Which is her fastest speed, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, bye, Andy.
So
Now,
wait,
are we focusing just on the episode, or can we talk about one commercial with actual spoilers for the rest of the season?
no, not yet.
Okay, just
soon.
Yeah, but okay.
Jack.
Soon.
Was
I
like
want to
yeah.
take the perfect selfie.
Can we? All right. So can we also the Applejack strike is also tied to her Cutie mark? Because we've
what?
seen her shake trees, but you can't
Oh.
knock in a door.
I know,
Yeah, that was
right?
interesting.
Okay, my question is, what's
Logic.
the separation between the race magic and the cutie mark magic? Because there is like some separation, isn't there?
I don't think there is any.
But like they set that up last season. Though.
It's just
There
the way
was
they
race
channel
magic.
it.
I think it's the way it's
so
removed.
confusing.
I think it's just the way it's removed
How many
because
times can
Pegasi
we
can
remove
still
their magic?
The Pegasus can still fly, and the unicorn still is magic, except for Twilight, whose special talent
Yeah.
is magic.
I think she's
So if
special
it's
in that way.
related to the
Except for
special
Twilight.
talent, which means that Rainbow Dash's speed is, we are really going in depth on this. Rainbow Dash's speed is not tied to her wings, but to her actual physical ability,
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, you should become an
Okay.
analyst.
because she can still fly.
So she was born with talent. She didn't
She
train
was
or anything.
born. She's going the distance.
So Draco, I
She's
just want to
going
say this:
full
your internet's
speed.
lagging in and out, so it sounds like you're drunk. For me.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is how the
How else could
Cutie
you
marks.
enjoy Pony?
Out 10.
We're still at 300 viewers.
What are you people doing?
Don't question them.
I bet next
Yeah,
week when we live
don't
stream
like-
on the live stream channel, we'll have like 3 viewers.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe we should plug that live stream.
I did twice already.
Do it again, so they
It's in
know.
the description, guys. If you, we won't be live streaming to this channel every week, but we will be live streaming to the channel in the description. It's youtube.com/LilShyLivestream.
Yeah, we all know you're here to watch him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not us. We suck. Well,
was
maybe me
14.
since I'm a woman. But, you
Yeah,
know,
maybe.
whatever.
That's
Oi!
kind of creepy.
Oh wait, let's see how many people.
We
get
have a
this.
British man here.
All right. Are we ready to like wrap up our
I'm
thoughts
more
in the
British than
episode?
the British.
Because
I'm
we
more
will like
British.
end the recording and branch off into whatever topics we want to talk about.
I'm trying to
Ponies.
think of something else to branch off
Ponies.
before we end the recording.
Because if
Stop
there's
saying
nothing else,
ponies.
if nothing else to
Um,
say, we'll give our final ratings and then end the
oh,
recording.
Let's
what
give it a
about-
rating.
What about like the Oh wait, no, we already covered the the jars. How they
Oh,
were
yeah.
pouring them
Yeah,
in
okay.
jars. I
Mason
want to talk
jar.
about that.
Just
Either
the
they
whole.
were-
As long as they're in a contained
they not go
environment, they don't go back.
Okay, but if
That's
they
weird.
broke, would they go to their owner, or do they need
Yes,
to be
They
magic
did,
taken
didn't
out?
they?
They
Okay.
would,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why she
How-
stopped them from
it's how she
crashing
got
to the
them
ground.
into the jar.
One at a time with that stick.
Yay, stick that she found in the desert
Yeah, that stick wasn't
Magical
actually anything.
MacGuffin.
for the win.
Let's go plot MacGuffin. Hey.
No,
I want to
it
hear
wasn't-
more about
what?
the 7 items.
Oh yeah.
There were.
Well, no, I don't.
Were they 8? I thought.
The
really-
7 Chaos Emeralds give all power.
Wait, all right, hold on.
Go
Wait,
away,
actually,
Sonic.
that's actually something worth talking about. In season 3, we saw some Eastern ponies. They look more like horses, and that was mentioned again here. So we'll probably see that
Ooh.
later in the season.
Sounds cool.
You mean actual horses are in a horse
You
cartoon?
mean
Yep.
Arabia?
No.
Well, we're going to visit Saudi. Or wait,
Yep, Saudi
Saddle-
Saddle Arabia.
Saddle Arabia. Not Saudi Arabia. No, we're not. We're not in the.
Isn't that where
That's
like
a
oil
racist.
comes from? We'll see a bunch
Saddle-
of rich ponies.
Yes, the Saddle
Those-
Arabians.
That was like the most
Draco, you can't
vaguely
say that.
I-
That's
I-
racist.
That's
Yeah,
not really
we're very
racist.
racist people.
We're not.
It's like me being racist to Italians.
Oh,
There's-
also,
there's-
Nah,
this
I'm
is
not racist.
this is
I
really
like
relevant to the
that
episode. This is more
side.
relevant to
We're racist,
commercials.
not to prevent it.
Why was the executive talking about the show instead of writers? Why did he
Yeah.
get
Right.
Well, the writers are freelance. They
Outriders
like
are
live wherever.
garbage.
Still,
Because the
God dang
writers
it,
would
Larson.
spoil something with the pun. The executive's never seen it, so he can say stuff that probably won't be
I
true.
can't wait to see Mr.
it might
Andrew
be relevant.
Lopez.
It might not be.
He can be as
God dang
vague
it,
as he
Larson.
wants. That's his job.
Yep.
Can't
Blame
wait to see
Larson
Mr.
for
Andrew's review on
everything.
this.
All right. So, is there anything
That it?
else about the episode? If not, we'll give our final ratings and
Pink
move on.
Light.
No?
What is everyone's thoughts on Pinky Light? You know,
Oh, what was
party
his name?
favor.
Party favor.
Party
okay.
favor.
Party
Yeah, that
favor.
was-
Pinky Light.
Yeah, like
Male
that's
Pink Light.
too
Also
unique not to make a
hilarious.
comeback.
You know what? I think it's just a trope for Earth ponies to have something to do with partying because we saw it in Cheese Sandwich, we see it in Pinky, and now we see it in Party Favor. There's no rules to them.
All Earth
It's
ponies
Earth
are out of
pony
control
magic.
party animals.
It is
Guys,
Earth
it's a
pony
shit.
magic.
I call it.
It sounds like you guys are starting to make racial slurs about Earth ponies being
I
like
know,
party
right?
animals. Is this
Yeah.
going to turn into like a hate
Pegasi
group?
rule. Unicorns suck.
Pegasi
Unicorn Master Race.
Pegasi
Hey, Pegasi Master Race.
No, Pegasi.
My OC is a
Remember,
Pegasus.
okay,
I think
turning into a
unicorns are
clan
Master
meeting.
Race.
Stop it.
Guys,
It's
Alicorn
a
Master
territory
Race.
grab now. Everyone pick sides. You ready for an airdrop?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear like somebody mix that with like a Call of
Everywhere
Duty
there's any ammo.
montage. Let me. You have your
Ready
job
for
now.
an airdrop? There wasn't even a yes to that. It earned.
It
I
was
can't
just a
lift
do.
you. It's just you ready for an airdrop, and then it happened.
Break a blade.
And then cut
Oh
to.
wait, what
Wait, what happened?
What about the chase
Oh,
scene?
the guy with the
The
skis.
climax.
He said ready for an airdrop, and they dropped
Oh,
him
I
onto
missed
the
that.
villain. You missed
Yeah.
that? How'd you miss
Yeah, I
that?
missed
They
that.
dropped him.
The guy must work for Merryweather.
Oh, what about It's a Trap? I didn't miss that one.
Yep, you got that.
Trap.
I'd rule Akbar cereal.
Mm.
Okay, so
Hash
yeah. That
Maple
wasn't
Sweet.
What?
What?
I should go away Maple Sweet. I called it.
Okay. Okay.
That's for the post stream.
Yeah, that's
Post stream
post-stream.
stream. Post stream.
Although
Okay, so-
hashtags work on YouTube though, so
So,
everyone say
uh,
hashtag Go Away Maple Sweet.
hashtag go away Maple Sweet. It works. You
Yeah,
can
see?
find us. We're trending with hashtag go away
Wait,
Maple Sweet.
so
Are we
did anyone
I have no idea.
notice?
Shut up, the British is talking.
Did anyone notice like
Interrupt
there
the
wasn't many houses in the village from when you
Yeah.
could see it from the outside, but there was like
How did they
100
reproduce?
ponies or something?
It's bigger on
Yeah,
the inside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Like
they're
where
on the
are
ins-
ponies living?
It's
like
like
my
get out
room.
of here.
multiple ponies too. I mean, they shove main. Well, I don't want no because that's more brainwashing. It's like what
it's just
3
going
ponies
through
to
a
a house,
voice
except for they're all full leader because you know
They
all
shoved,
ponies
like-
are equal, except some ponies are more equal than others.
They shoved like
Wait.
7 ponies in that one small room, so.
Wait, I have a
And that was
question.
only a
Were there
one story.
Were there any kids in that episode?
Yeah, I
Yes,
saw some
remember
photos
they
in the
covered their ears when they were talking about friendship in the middle
Yep.
of town.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, I must have woke up a little.
Mommy,
late
what's
right after that.
friendship? It's
Wait a minute. So do the little
what the
kids
devil
get
does.
the quality cutie marks? Or do they have to wait until they actually find out that they're special and then they
Oh,
get
that's like
it?
depressing.
Well, it's like a non-cutie mark, so I'm
Oh my
guessing they could
God.
just get it whenever, right?
But no, like
That
they
is
have
gonna
to
cause
find their
so much
special talent and
controversy.
then
Yeah,
have
they
that
have
taken
to
away
find
from
what
them
makes
because
them special and then have her go,
point of
yeah, you can't have that.
the motivation of the character was that she wanted the magic from their cutie mark. So I think that she would wait to take their cutie marks from them rather than just say
Wait.
just slap the equals on them.
Wait, is that where her motivation was? She was channeling the
I-
energy of the. That's what I
feel like-
assumed,
I
but
feel like that's
She
where
would
it was
become the new
leading
Celestia.
because she has Twilight. She said, this is the one of the princess. It could be very useful, and I feel like she could channel the energy or use the special abilities. And
Are we analyzing?
well,
this?
yeah. Hold on. The
in
question
some
is,
way, shape, or form.
was she more of a cult leader, or was she just trying to use everyone to get raw power, like power hungry magic?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of both.
Definitely a cult leader.
But no,
but
was that
the-
all a ploy to get to
Pony
the cutie mark
Hitler.
magic?
I feel like it was
It
because
might
I
have-
had my cutie mark.
because she
the
had
way
it.
she eyeballed Twilight's was very, very foreboding.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
Also,
that could be
speaking
either
of-
way. Because then, if she actually said if a princess were to join, then that would change everyone's opinion
Yeah,
on
that
their
would give them a lot
philosophy.
of political influence.
Yeah.
Then at that point, she wouldn't need the cutie mark power. She would have just
Princess.
all the power.
She would
She'd
just have
all the
political
minions.
power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but political power mixed with religious power, that's a bit too much power. Please nerf.
Well, it's not even religious. There's no.
New
It's no
game
higher
update,
deity
reduce
or
power.
anything.
Cult
little
religion.
bit.
They kind of span the same thing. at
They
times.
alluded to it with the I hope everyone will make a pilgrimage here
Yeah.
because that is
just-
an actual real religious
Cults
thing.
try to be like religious, but
I
Yeah.
tried.
but
I,
no religion involved. Just
I
Yeah,
just
pretty-
realized that Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo could get their cutie marks.
we can discuss that later because
Yeah.
there was a special scene that was teased.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic for maybe another time.
okay.
Did anyone? Okay, well,
Turtle Play,
we'll
what's
save
your
that
quote about
because
this?
I didn't see who the third one was. I just kind of fangasmed over the
Are we
Right,
doing
too.
ratings now? Are we doing ratings?
Hold on, before
Yeah,
we do that,
alright,
I want
I
to bring.
think-
Let's do
wait, I have
ratings.
one more
Because I
thing.
gotta go.
All right, one more
Turtle
thing.
has something to say.
One more
Turtle
thing.
has something.
Okay, the foreboding cottage. That is the last thing I have to bring up. That is
Yeah,
all.
that
Oh, yeah.
that was a funny thing to do a commercial break on.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I also have one more thing. So, where do you think Fluttershy was sleeping in the cottage? Because the chimney was connected to the room directly when you walk in. So was she sleeping on the ground in like the living room, or was
Okay,
she in one of the rooms upstairs?
Now we're
Because-
overanalyzing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, a cult would probably put her in the main room.
Leave
with
that
the
to a pointless
fireplace.
analyzer.
The main room.
The main room.
It's
Yeah.
the worst fun. Yay! We're not analysts because we made a dumb pun.
Okay, so was everyone just as equally entertained as when they first with the Star Wars reference of "It's a trap" and then Spike just stomping Pinky's family?
I feel like it's almost
Hi,
not a Star
Mom and
Wars
Dad.
I laughed so hard at that. I felt bad.
Let's do ratings.
thing.
All right,
Please,
well-
I gotta go. I gotta
all right,
shower and
yep.
head to work.
We'll start with Draco.
Skip, come to me next.
Nope, you have
No,
to give
no
it a
skip.
first
No
impression.
skips.
Out of
First
10.
impression, I really enjoyed it just because of how far out and out there it was. I will give it a 7.314.
Ooh.
Well, Tootsie can't give his rating because he didn't see it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, I saw half of it. So I can give it
How do you
I
feel
give it a
about
half
the
rating.
ending? How do you feel about the ending? I will
I
give
can
the
give-
song.
Let's
I
scrap.
will give the song an 8.
I can give, I don't know. My rating is probably like, I don't know, 2 out of 5.
Oh, it has to be
Wow.
out of 10 because I can't
What?
math.
So
Aw,
that would
man.
be 4.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
double.
Yeah,
Banana.
4 out of 10. No, wait, probably
that's
get 3
actually
out of 10.
that's actually
You know
Why
that's
so
actually
low?
really good
Because I haven't
he
seen the
only
rest of
saw
it.
half of it. Yeah, he only saw half of it, so
Yeah.
it's basically a 4 out of 5.
all right.
All right.
But
So,
there were some
I guess-
problems in the last one.
Okay. So I guess it's me now. So I liked it, but there were a few things that I think weren't very good. Like she essentially did like the smoke bomb thing to run away at that one point, and I like the big idea of it of making like the cult / religion thing as well as trying to get the main 6 in there. So I think like it's a sort of a love-hate thing. So I think I'm going to give this episode about a 7, maybe
Yeah,
7.5.
A guilty pleasure.
And Lego Dude.
Well, since I really enjoyed it and I didn't really find too much that, I don't really care, like, what problems are, I'm probably just going to give it a 9.
9? Oh wow, okay. Lemons.
British.
What's the British opinion?
I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7. Like I felt like they didn't
must
really
pick.
develop too much on the villain. Honestly, like there wasn't really. I felt like there wasn't enough story behind her. If you get where I'm
Yeah.
coming from here.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have much time though. I mean, it's only like
Yeah.
2 episodes. I
It
think
was
that
only
whole season
45
arc-
minutes.
Blame
and she-
Hasbro.
we might see more from her even. So
They
it's
had
not
under
over.
an hour.
I felt like they kept the main 6 in like that room for half the episode.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. Say budget.
Safe budget.
Yeah,
Budget
so
cuts.
they could spend all the extra time animating the intro.
Ha ha.
Done.
All right, END, your rating?
Is it the woman's turn? Okay, this is gonna be the best rating ever.
Uh oh.
There we go. I fixed my.
So I thought it was actually pretty good. I mean, I expected it to be like this, to be honest with you. The song was very catchy. I kept like dancing to it. My brother was looking at me pretty funny. But I did agree with the man from T-Land that there wasn't enough of the story of the background of the town. And I didn't understand that part too well. But I would give it probably an 8 out of 10. Or no, an 8 little shies
What?
out of 10.
8 little shies
Okay.
out of 10 little shies.
Everybody
There's
give out
10
your
little
rating.
shies? Wait a minute, there's 10 little shies?
Apparently. Oh wait,
You
how
need to
many
put out
impersonators do you
videos.
have, Little Shy?
Um.
Everyone in the chat, give
No, we
your
wouldn't
ratings.
talk about that because now there's going to be more.
Every-
Now wait,
No,
Supercat,
too
give us
late.
your rating.
No, everyone
Yeah,
in the
go.
chat, give us your ratings too.
Well, I
they've
think
been
that's
doing
bad.
that.
Later. They have been. It's been like 8 out of 9s, my number out of 10,
20 out of 3.
9
You
out
know,
of
things
11.
like that.
I'm gonna butt in
Well,
really
look,
quickly and just say I was kind of curious how the entire fandom as a whole would respond to the first episode after like a whole year, and it seems pretty positive. So that's just nice to see.
Yeah, the first episode's still really good.
They had a
Supercat.
year
Wait
to make
till
a
I
new
know.
intro.
We won't talk about that anymore. Supercat, your rating.
Well, all in all, I thought the episode was pretty good. Maybe some things could have been changed, for example, the ending, but all in all, it was okay. I'll give it a 7.
Okay,
Ooh.
sounds
And
fair.
my,
So I
and
think
my
the
name is
average
Jeff.
would be 7. Hi,
The
Jeff.
average is like a 7.5.
So if we're going on a 10-point grading scale, that's still kind of like a D.
That is what?
I don't know. It
Yeah.
This
seems
is a C.
fair.
That is a passing grade
it?
for every college course I have ever
How
seen.
about C?
That's a
What's a
solid
C?
C. That
C.
is a C.
Oh yeah, it
flat.
is C. Okay.
Well,
Poor
I-
C.
Wait,
It's still a
wait,
C.
wait.
It's
Not
like
taking math
average.
yet?
EMG.
It means
Well,
it's
my
just kind of
rating-
a meh episode.
Oh, I think
You
it's
have
my turn.
either not taken math or you have not come into come
That
across
or
a
it's
course that
early.
you have had difficulty with.
Wait. Can I change my rating?
No.
No, it's too
No.
late.
No,
It can never
no,
be
Wait, no,
changed.
first impression rating. You don't get
No.
second impression
Big
rating.
Bang Theory.
You don't get
No,
a second first
I
impression.
want to change it to 8 flash.
They
sentries.
did.
So you think it's horrible?
Any amount of flash entries is horrible. 10 out of
Wait,
10 flash
Wait,
entries
what
is
about
like
negative
0.
flash entries? Would negative flash entries be positive?
Yes.
Negative 8.
I give 2
negative
flash
8
centuries and 2 Twilight
So we just take
Sparkles.
flash sentry under the Dazzling's control.
Give it a
Why are
negative
we
six
talking-
out of 10 out of 10.
Why are we talking about something that had nothing to do with the episode?
Because we're
Rating
bronies.
scale was brought into
We're
question.
idiots.
We're all
On that
neckbeard
note-
weirdos.
On that
Especially
note,
a couple
the
years
people in the town actually get a second chance at a first impression, which my mother told me I would never get, so they're lucky.
All right. My rating, real quick. You know, I don't know. It's kind of weird going into the episode. I kind of mentally prepared myself for the worst, but hoped for the best. And I think the episode fell somewhere in the middle. Like it was better than passable, but it wasn't like the best thing ever. So I thought it was good. It's kind of a toss up between a 7 and an 8 out of 10. I'm not sure which to give it. Maybe a 7.5.
Ding.
Cheater.
It's not as good as the first or season 4 or season. Wait,
You know,
season 4 or season 3.
It seems like we do this a lot. We always say it's good, but not that
It's
great.
never
I don't know.
great.
That seems like a
I'm
very
gonna call
lukewarm approach.
nostalgia on that. This one was very, very nice.
You know, I'm changing it. I'm changing mine to an 8. I think it was good. It was a lot better than I was fearing.
The season 4 intro was honestly the
1
season
out of 10.
intro is a lot better looking back than it was when it came out.
It's the
Just
same.
because there's we haven't had it for a year. It's the
I
nostalgia
gotta
kicking in.
watch them all.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
Lusha, I
boy,
have to
hi.
ask you something.
What?
Would you like to
Will you marry
redeem
me?
your Brony membership card?
No,
Is that-
I have the lifetime membership.
Denied him of leaving the
Wait,
fandom till
question:
what's wrong?
Is that Mewtwo King?
What?
The people keep asking if Tootsie's Mewtwo King on your
Mewtwo
video.
Yes, that's Mewtwo.
A
No, I-
Mewtwo King?
I responded to someone with the video of "It's not Mewtwo."
All right, guys. I think that concludes
Hurry
the
up.
recorded portion of our live stream. We're gonna keep going just as long as we have something to talk about. But
Except for
those-
me, I'm leaving.
oh, okay. But
So
so those
I
of you,
got a life.
all right, those of you watching the recording, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed our very first attempt at a season 5 review. Hopefully, we get better over time.
Second
But
discussion. Has
Why are you watching this recording? We're boring.
yeah, whoever
What's my
watches
second
Why
this,
are you
like,
watching
guys.
this recording over some actual analysts?
Go watch the
This
watch the
fandom
video.
has
I'm sure it's on
plenty.
YouTube by now.
yeah, go watch the episode.
My
I'm pretty
second
sure you could let
everyone
us
trusted me?
all thank iTunes for allowing you to have a legal copy.
iTunes and Netflix.
Please support the show so that Larson can eat.
Torrance. All right,
hopefully. Writers don't get paid after its release.
all right. So those watching the recording, I want to. We're all. All right. Goodbye. Just end this.
Bye.
Put out
Bye,
a
losers.
Bye, recording.
Bye. Eat munchies.